There is a reason everyone has heard of Patagonia, but how did a company that originally manufactured aluminum climbing equipment turn into one of the most well-respected outdoor clothing brands in the world? It starts in the 1950s with Yvon Chouinard, an experienced climber who often spent his summers climbing around the American West. Finding it difficult to source high-quality climbing equipment, he decides to start his own business. His business model is quality over profit, but this becomes a problem around the 1970s. Looking for a way to financially support the climbing equipment business, he starts manufacturing small runs of climbing clothes. This goes really well, and in 1973, Patagonia as we know it is born. At this point in history, climbing gear doesn't work very well. It's all made of natural fibers, of cottons, of wool, and obviously when you're climbing, you're going to get really hot, you're going to get really sweaty, and Chouinard knew this was a problem. This spurred him to look for alternative materials, and that's really where Patagonia thrived. By using recycled polyester and the chinchilla synthetic pile fleece that the brand became world famous for, they created clothing that was both hardy and could withstand the elements of nature, but also dried really quickly and kept you cool. The one thing I think people don't do well is style this stuff. Here's how you do it. To show off how this stuff can work, I was really inspired by the Apollo training missions in Greenland in the 60s. Those early astronauts have some fantastic outfits which really tie in the more technical clothing that you see with brands like Patagonia with what we would consider more traditional heritage clothes. You've got the denim shirts, you've got the jeans, you've got the chinos. I think if you ever need inspiration to style this stuff, look back at those early astronaut training images. They were so steezy. Also, Patagonia themselves know how to style their clothes. If you look back at Patagonia's advertising history, their campaigns are fantastic. You have iconic images like the climber on the dinosaur, the parents chucking the baby over the rocks. I mean, not just great ads, but fantastic photos. Obviously, since their early days, the brand has grown into an absolute behemoth, but they haven't rested on their laurels, which is why I personally love the brand so much. 1% of every sale goes directly to causes that fight climate change, and the brand is super sustainable. They make sure they use recycled polyester, organic cotton, that everything is really responsibly sourced. And in 2022, when Chouinard stepped down from the company, he left it as a public trust where all profits are donated to ecological causes. So if you're looking for some clothes that will keep you protected from the unpredictable weather we get here, Patagonia is your brand.